What's up guys, in this video we're going to cover 5 most common e-commerce mistakes that brand owners make, how to avoid them, and if you fix these 5 things that we're going to cover here that I see across a lot of e-commerce stores that I audit, you're going to increase your ROAS, you're going to increase your revenue, and you are going to increase your profit margin. So without further ado, let's get straight to the thing. The first thing the first mistake that we're going to cover here is that a lot of e-commerce stores don't optimize their average order value at all. So a lot of stores suffer from low profit margins, but when I check their funnel, I realize they're not utilizing any tactics to increase their average order value. And average order value is an extremely important metric because if you improve it, you will improve your returns, so how much returns you get from your Facebook ads, and you will also increase your profit margin because your average order value will be higher. Therefore, it's a super important thing and you need to optimize it if you want to increase your profit margin and scale much easier. So let's cover what are some ways that you can do to improve your AOV. So the first part of the journey where you can increase your AOV is before the add to cart event. So before your customers add your product to the cart. So this is one example. You can see right below the add to cart, there's a frequently bought together option and they can just click on this. And this is one of our clients' store. And just by having this thing on their Shopify store, they're generating additional $30,000 per month just from this app. And you can imagine how much it really helps with the AOVs. And then the next thing, how you can do it, you can have like quantity breaks. In this example, we have sizes and how much packages of these products do you want? Do you want 30-day supply? Do you want 60-day supply, etc.? And as you buy more, the price per one unit will be lower and therefore your customers get to save and you get them to buy more from you. So that's what's actually called quantity breaks. Then we have one-click add-ons, and this is also a very good thing. You can see you can just like click on this add-on and this product is added to the cart. It's a low-cost product. It's only $20, but if you get a good percentage of people adding this, you will significantly increase your AOV and you will increase your profit margin. So then the next step of their customer journey where you can increase your AOV is the cart drawers. Again, one of our clients. And as you can see, we have 3 points where we are increasing their AOV. The first one is we're incentivizing them to buy more by offering a free shipping if they spend over $100. Then we have upsells, cross sells right below that. So an easy tool for them to reach that free shipping. Then you have this low cost add-on at the bottom. It's just like a single click. And if a good portion of people add this to the cart, people are usually buying this product as a gift. You can just like increase your AOV significantly by having this easy low cost option to add to the cart. So then another way how you can increase your AOV is in your checkout. This is not available for all the Shopify plans. It's only available for Shopify Plus, but you can see in the checkout how this brand called Ridge have this option. You can easily click on add to order and you add it to the cart. And it's really important that you don't add some ultra expensive products here, because that will just get them into another thinking session and stuff. You want still to make them place their first order, but like these low cost add-ons are just like an added bonus and they can add it to the cart and just like increase your AOV. So then you have the post-purchase upsells. Most of the brands that I see don't have this at all, and it's such a shame because like once your customers buy from you, the easiest timing for you to ask them to buy again from you is just after that first sale. And you can have like multiple products. You can have one product, and this is available for all the Shopify plans. So I would highly suggest you to have that as well. So you really need to increase your AOV if you want a higher profit margin, and don't leave it as it is. This is a huge mistake. The second thing that we have for video is not improving the hook of your ad. The hook of your ad is the most important part of your ad. You can take the same ad that you're running, and if you focus only on improving the hook, you will significantly increase your returns. And that's why 80% of the time and your ad optimization should happen on hooks. And when you think about it, when you publish your ad, you're competing for attention with other advertisers and other content creators that have millions of followers. So there's like on Instagram, on TikTok, wherever you are marketing, you can just like imagine how many posts daily your customers see. You just really have to stand out. You really have to make them resonate with your message. You need to hook them into your ad, and this is why it's the most important and sometimes the hardest part, but you should really give your best to optimize your hook as much as possible because that's the highest leverage that you can do with your ad. So how to improve your hooks? So first of all, you want to connect with your prospects in the first 2 to 3 seconds. You should always talk from their perspective because people care only about themselves. So in this example, I will show you a problem solution lead from the Obvi, and I want you to understand how they're pulling their customers towards their ad. They're literally asking them, hey, do you have this problem? And if they have this problem, they will resonate with that message and therefore get pulled to the ad, and they will have a chance to sell them their product. So let's see how it looks like.
Do you sit at a desk all day and struggle to lose weight? Are you too busy to live inside the gym or obsessed?
So you can see how the ad starts right away. Do you obsess about losing weight, but you have this problem and this and that? And that way you are asking them, you're pulling them into the ad. You never want to start your ad, we are this and that, we offer this solution and stuff like that. That's just stupid and pretty ineffective. So always try to improve your hook and wait for the fourth point, because fourth point will really help you a lot with this. So let's go further. The third mistake that I see many e-commerce owners make is that they are not testing their Facebook ads properly. And what I mean by that is that a lot of ad accounts I've seen, they just publish their ads and they hope that they'll work out by themselves. So every time you publish your ad, you really need to have an assumption why you are publishing that ad, what are you trying to test, how are you trying to resonate with your audience, how are you trying to sell your product, what is the hook that you're trying, and all these things. Because if you don't do these things, you will just spend your money and you might get some return on that. But the problem with that is that you will not learn from your market. And if you don't learn from your market, your business is not going to last for too long. And for that reason, whenever you are publishing your ad, you want to make that assumption what you are testing. So if that ad works, you have learned something from that ad. And if it doesn't work, you have again learned what doesn't work and why it doesn't work, which is even more important. So for that reason, every time you want to publish your ads, you need to have a dedicated campaign for testing. I prefer the ABO campaign because that just gives me more control of my budget. Also, you always want to group ads with the same angle and concept in the same ad set. This is also super important because if you do it otherwise, Facebook will have hard time positioning that ad set into their marketplace. And for that reason, you always want to have one angle and one concept into each ad set so that the optimization by the algorithm is just going to be more effortless. So, and the last thing here is that you always have to have a proper naming conventions that will help you analyze your ads much more easily. And if you don't have naming conventions, your ad account will look like a complete mess. This is the structure that we use at Seven Ecom. You can just like screenshot it and implement it on your store as well. So that's the third point here. Always test properly your Facebook ads. So then the next thing, which is relatable to the point of not having good enough hooks, is they don't understand their customers. Creating effective ads and selling to your customers is much easier if you actually do understand them. So if you understand them and have understanding document, which we will cover, you will never run out of ideas for your ads, and you will make your ads and hooks much more effective. So how to understand your customers? You always want to have this document, which is called psychographic data. And this is just one part of the psychographic data where you will lay down what are the benefits that your customers desire, what are the pain points that they want to solve, what are the features, what are the objections, what are the earlier methods that they have tried, and other things. So this is super important because when you have this document and you are thinking like, I want to create new ads, you will just go throughout this document and you will think like, let's try an angle with the quality issues. Like, let's try to position ourselves like a premium quality. Then let's go for the convenience benefit. Like, we help pizza lovers make their pizza much more effortless. So we are just like positioning ourselves as a convenient option. So this is super important thing because you will just like improve your messaging, you will test new angles, you will find what resonates with your customers, and therefore you will increase your ROAS significantly. You always want to read your reviews. Your reviews are very important because you will see patterns that are repeating. You want to read your ad comments. You want to read forums that your customers visit. Is it Reddit? Is it like some Facebook groups and stuff? And you always want to have some post-purchase surveys to help them understand what's their problem and what do they expect, and all these things that are meaningful for you. And the fifth thing, which is in my opinion the most often thing that I see, is that people just don't use email marketing, and that's just a shame. You need to use email marketing because it will increase your revenue and it will also significantly increase your profitability, which is even more important for e-commerce brands. It's much easier to ask your customers to buy again from you than it is to find new customers, yet so many brands for some reason don't use email marketing. and that's just a shame and opportunity for agencies like us. And if you don't have email marketing and Facebook ads and conversion rate optimization in place, just reach out to me and I will help you with that. So how to use email marketing? You need to have the most important pre-purchase flows like welcome email series. In the next few days I will drop like a mastermind video on welcome email series. It's going to be like super good. And then you want to have post-purchase flows, which are cross-sales flows, thank you flows, and all these flows. Then you want to optimize your sign-up forms to increase your list growth. You want to send promotional and content campaigns that will constantly engage your list with different promotions and content emails that will just nurture them. And you want to follow the best deliverability practice whenever you're creating your emails, whenever you're developing them and sending them. So therefore, you just maintain a good reputation of your domain and your customers actually receive your emails, and ultimately you increase your revenue. So that's it for this video. I hope you found it useful. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments, and like and subscribe for more content like this. So that's it for this one. See you in the next one.